Hello beautiful people, it's time once again for Home Tips with Mira, and we are still continuing with this episode of using squash. So what can we use it for? In today's episode, we will do some baking with squash and sweet potato. So we'll begin by boiling the sweet potato. So I'm going to cut it to sizable pieces, and then I'll set that one under the pan and also cut the squash into pieces, and I'll overlay it on the sweet potato. You remember we shared that the best way of keeping your squash is to wrap it in a rubber foil and keep it in the fridge. And don't forget to use it often. Yes, this is the remaining of mine and I'm using it. So if you also have some, please use it. I'm not going to peel the squash. I'm going to cut it like how I cut the sweet potato. I'll boil everything together before I remove the peel. I'll then sprinkle some salt on it to taste and add water, and I'll set it on fire to boil. It's been like 7 minutes and our potato and squash is ready, so I'm going to bring it down from the fire. We don't want it to be overcooked. We don't want it too soggy. I've drained the water. So here it is. Now we have to let it cool so that we can remove the peels. Now I'm going to peel all the potatoes and the squash. The potatoes and the squash have been peeled, and now I'm going to mash it. So you can use a masher to mash it, or you can use your tapoli to mash it. At this point, I'll need a fine consistency, so I'm going to use my tapoli to do that. So I have finished mashing my potato and squash, and here it is. It looks like oto. So healthy and nutritious. So if you have a baby, in fact, you can give this meal to the baby. Now let's set to add our other ingredients. I'm adding all the liquid-based ingredients, then I'll add the powdered ingredients. Some coconut oil. So 3 spoons. Honey as a sweetener instead of sugar. Remember, the potato itself is sweet, and so is the squash. Then I'll add my vanilla. Now I'm mixing everything into a uniform paste. Then I'll add the flour. I have wheat flour, I have cocoa powder, and then I have cashew nut paste. I'm adding a spoon of the cashew nut paste. I'm adding my cocoa powder. So at this point, I'm just adding 2 tablespoonfuls of flour to it. In fact, the flour is optional. You can decide to do away with it, or you can decide to add it. Now everything is ready for baking. Before I put into the baking dish, I have to coat the base with oil. So that's what I'm doing now. It is ready, and I'm going to put it in the oven. I have preheated my oven. So in case you're also doing it at home, please don't forget to preheat your oven before you slide it in. So I bring it out and I dip toothpick into it, and it's dry. Our squash and potato cake is ready. So let's do a cutting, and then I'll do the tasting for you as usual. Okay, I just want to encourage you to try and use squash in every way possible. You know, you can use it in your cooking, you can use it in your stew, in your soup, and all that. And it will help to bulk it up. It will add different nutrients to your food and all that. Explore with the squash. Explore using this unique vegetable because it contains vitamins, minerals, very essential for your growth. Thank you so much. Please, whilst doing it, go on my YouTube page and then subscribe and share so that others can also learn of this recipe, and follow me on Facebook, like and also share. Thank you so much and enjoy the very best of the season. Until I come your way again, it's bye-bye and stay positive.